See here, I'm starting the session. Listen. So in the previous session, we have seen examples on arithmetic operators and relational operators. Now in today's session, I want to cover logical operators. Observe. So Oracle SQL is providing three logical operators to us. Those are AND, or, not. So AND is used to perform logical AND operations, and OR is used to perform logical OR operations, and NOT is used to perform logical NOT operations. So we are discussing about truth tables now. Observe. What is this logical AND? AND means if all conditions are true, result is true. Otherwise, result is false. Logical OR means if any one condition is true, result is true. Otherwise, result is false. Okay. Now here, see the truth table here. First case, first condition true, second condition false. What is AND value? False. Here first condition false, second condition true. What is the AND value? False. Here both are true. What is the AND value? True. Here both are false. What is the AND value? False. So if all are true, result is true in case of AND. In remaining cases, result is false. Whereas in case of OR, at least if at least one condition is true, result is true. Minimum one true is required. Maximum any number of truths can be there. Minimum one true is required. So here in the first case, first condition is true. So result is what? True. In the second case, second condition is true. So result is what? True. And in the third case, both are true. Result is what? True. And in the fourth case, all are false. Result is what? False. So to perform these logical AND operations, we are using AND operator. To perform logical OR operations, we are using OR operator. So AND means all conditions should be satisfied. OR means at least one condition should be satisfied. Then all condition will become true. AND means all conditions should be satisfied. All conditions should be satisfied. OR means at least one condition should be satisfied. Okay. Now, our requirement is, listen. Okay. So now you know about AND OR truth tables, you know now. If all conditions should be true, then use AND operator. If at least one condition should be true, then use OR operator. So I'm explaining one example. In this example, I cover AND operator, OR operator. Very simple example I'm taking. Listen. So example on AND OR. We want to create one table with the name student name. Okay, we want fields like SID, SNAME, marks of subject 1, marks of subject 2, and marks of subject 3. We are giving some data here. Okay, some marks values we are giving. Okay, next 1002B. Okay, some marks values we are giving. Maybe yesterday we created this table. To calculate total marks and average marks, we created this table. Okay, the same table I use now. So now my requirement is here. University is conducting 100 marks paper. Listen carefully. University is conducting 100 marks paper for every subject. For every subject, maximum marks are 100. So student must get minimum marks are 40. 40 for pass. Okay, for pass, student must get minimum 40 marks in each subject. So minimum marks are 40 for pass in every subject. our requirement is we want to display passed students records now. Passed students records. Now observe here, is first student result pass or fail? Pass. Is second student result pass or fail? Fail. How you are telling? The first subject he got less than 40. In any subject, if he is getting less than 40 means result is fail. In all subjects, if he is getting 40 or greater than 40 means pass. So what we have tried now to get passed students records? To get passed students records, what we have tried? Select star from table name is what? Student. Where okay, m1 value must be greater than or equals to 40. This condition true means he passed in subject 1. Okay, m1 value must be, sorry, m2 value must be greater than or equals to 40 means he passed in second subject. Next, m3 value must be greater than or equals to 40, then he passed in third subject. So here for pass we have to use AND operator or OR operator. We have to use AND operator or OR operator. AND operator. Why? All should be true. In every subject he must get 40 or greater than 40. All conditions should be true here. So we must use AND operator here. So that's why we are using AND here. That's it. In every subject student must get 40 or greater than 40. Okay, so that's why we are using AND operator. In first subject he must get 40 or greater than 40, in second also and in third also. All conditions should be satisfied. So we are writing multiple conditions by using AND operator. That's it. So generally to write the multiple conditions we use AND OR. So AND OR are used to write multiple conditions. Okay. So it will display passed students records. Now my requirement is I want to get failed students records now. Display failed students records. We want to display failed students records now. Okay, what we have tried? Select star from from which table we want to retrieve the data? Student table. Okay, where if m1 less than 40 means he failed in first subject, m2 less than 40 means he failed in second subject, m3 less than 40 means he failed in third subject. Okay, here we have to use AND operator or OR operator. OR operator, because at least one condition should be satisfied here. In any one subject he is getting less than 40 means result is fail. So here we have to use OR operator. So at least one condition should be satisfied, then use OR operator. If all conditions should be satisfied, use AND operator. That's it. So this is the way of using AND OR. Okay. Now observe, I'm opening SQL Plus. Okay. Our batch schema is Oracle 9 AM. And we are setting page size as 200. Means in one page, 200 lines it can display. Line size 200 means in one line, 200 characters it can display. To clear the screen, we are writing CL space SCR. Okay. Now, yesterday we created one table, student table. Let me check that one. Data is existed or not. Let me check. Select star from student. Yes, data is existed. Yesterday we created this table. Okay. So in this M1 data is there, M2 data is there, and M3 data is there. This M1 data, this M2 data, this M3 data. Okay. So now first student result is pass or fail? Pass. Okay. How you are telling? In every subject he got 40 greater than 40. Okay. Now here the second student result is pass or fail? Fail. How you are telling? In one subject he got less than 40. Even if in two subjects he got greater than 40, but in one subject he got less than 40, that's why you are telling this result is fail. So we want to get all passed students records now. So what we are right? Select star from student where m1 value greater than or equals to 40. Okay, and M2 greater than or equals to 40 and M3 greater than or equals to 40. In every subject, he must get 40 or greater than 40. All conditions should be satisfied here. So that's why we are using and operator. Okay, observe now, it is displaying only passed student record. 1001 student record is pass. Only passed student record it is displaying. Failed student record it is not displaying. So this is the way of getting passed student records. So what is happening here? Just observe. So first from will be executed. So enter table will be selected. Next where will be executed. In the where we are writing condition like this. We are writing condition as M1 greater than or equals to 40 and M2 greater than or equals to 40 and M3 greater than or equals to 40. This condition we are writing because our requirement is we want to get passed students records. So what is the first student M1 value? 50. Is 50 greater than 40? Yes, condition true. Okay, 70. Is 70 greater than 40? Yes, condition true. Okay, is 60 greater than 40? Yes, condition true. And means what? All should be true here. Then only record all condition will become true. Here all are true, so all condition is true. This record will be displayed now. Next, second student. That applies the same condition for every row. For second student, it is applying now. Observe. So 55. Is 55 greater than 40? Yes. First condition true. Second condition. Okay. M2 value 35. Is 35 greater than 40? No. Is it equals to 40? No. Condition false. So, sorry. Okay. So here we are using which operator? And operator or or operator? And operator. And means all conditions should be true. If second condition is false, it will not check the remaining conditions. Because even if it is checking third condition, even if third condition true or false, all condition will be definitely false only because second condition is false. All true are required. Second condition false here. So it will not check the remaining conditions. So is it display the second record? No, because all condition is false now. Okay, that's it. So it is displaying first record, it is not displaying second record. Only passed students records it is displaying. And means all should be true. If any condition is false, all condition will become false. Next, we want to get failed students records now. To get failed students records, what we have tried? Select star from student where M1 value less than 40 means he failed in M1. M2 value less than 40 means he failed in M2. M3 value less than 40 means he failed in M3. Here which operator we have to use? And or why? In any subject is getting less than 40 means fail. In any subject is getting less than 40 means fail. At least one condition should be satisfied here. So use R operator. That's it. Okay, so now it displays only failed students records. Observe now. Okay, observe here. See, the student record result is fail. So passed student records means it is displaying 1001 record. Failed student record means it is displaying 1002 record. So what is happening here? See, observe. In the where clause, we are writing condition like this. So M1 less than 40 or M2 less than 40 or M3 less than 40, this condition we are writing. That checks first condition. Is 50 less than 40? Is 50 less than 40? Okay, false. Is 70 less than 40? False. Is 60 less than 40? False. So all are false means all condition is false. Okay, it will not display the first student record. Next, 55. Is 55 less than 40? False. Is 35 less than 40? Yes, condition is true. Okay, we are using which operator? R operator. For R operator, minimum one true is required. So one true we got. Okay, is it check next condition? No, it will not check remaining conditions. Even if next condition is true or false, old condition will be definitely true because second condition is true here. So it displays this record. So failed student record it is displaying. So at least one condition should be true for R. That's it. This is about R operator. Now next. Now see some more examples on and R. So to get basic idea on and R, I explained these two examples. So now I'm explaining number of examples on and R. Try to understand. Now our requirement is we want to display all managers and clerks records. All managers and clerks records. Observe here in the EMP table. In the EMP table, observe different job designations are there. So some employees are analysts, some employees are clerks, some employees are managers, and some employees are salesmen, and some employees are president. So different job designations are there. What is our requirement now? We don't want to retrieve all records, just we want to retrieve this clerk 4 records and manager 3 records. This clerks and managers records we want to retrieve now. This is our requirement. Okay. So you already know how to retrieve managers records. In the previous session we have written. Select star from EMP where job equals to, okay, I'm writing like this. What it will display now? What it will display now? No rows selected because in the table data is in uppercase. For string comparison, it is case sensitive. If you write like this, it is displaying no rows selected. This point I covered. Okay. So select star from EMP where job equals to manager means it gives all managers records. Okay. Observe here. Is it giving all managers records or not? See here. Yes. Okay. Next, if we want to get all clerks records, what we are writing here? Job equals to clerk we are writing. It is giving all clerks records. But now what is our requirement? We want to get clerks records and as well as managers records. Now how many conditions we have right now? Two conditions. Job equals to manager condition we need to write. Job equals to clerk condition also we need to write. Okay. So where job equals to clerk, job equals to manager we are writing. Here we have to use which operator? And operator or R operator? And or R. Okay. See. Listen carefully. Some are telling and some are telling R. Okay. Listen carefully here. See, and when we have to use and operator, all should be true. All should be true. If you use and operator, what happens? You know, never this condition will become true. If you use and operator, okay, never these both conditions will become true. Because if one employee is manager, he is not clerk. If one employee is a clerk, he is not manager. Okay, a person cannot be clerk and manager simultaneously. Okay, a person can be either clerk or manager, but not both. Okay, if you use and operator, never condition will be satisfied. It displays no rows selected. Okay, so at least one condition should be satisfied here. Okay, job title should be either clerk or manager. Okay, for example, observe here. Here job column is there. First employee job title is clerk. First employee job title is clerk, and second employee job title is manager, and next employee job title is manager. Okay, next employee job title analyst, next employee job title is clerk. Okay, for first employee, first time, what is the job value here? If we use and operator here, what is happening? Observe. First job value is what? Clerk. Is clerk equals to clerk? Yes. First condition true. Okay, is clerk equals to manager? Is clerk equals to manager? False. Okay, all conditions are satisfying here? No. Is it displaying clerk record now? No, we are getting wrong result. Observe. But clerk record we want to display. Okay. Similarly, next value manager. Is manager equals to clerk? False. First condition false. Is manager equals to manager? True. Okay. Actually, when first condition false, it will not check next condition because of and. So this record also not display, will not be displayed. Okay. Even if that implies manager. So can we use and operator here? No. Okay. We must use or operator here. Okay. So job equals to clerk or job equals to manager. If job value is clerk or manager, it will display the record. If we use and operator, it displays no rows selected. Observe here, because both conditions never be satisfied. If implies clerk, he cannot become manager. If implies manager, he cannot become clerk. Both conditions never be satisfied. It is giving result as no rows selected. Is it giving any error? No. Syntactically, this condition is perfect. Syntax mistake is there, it gives error. Syntactically, this condition is perfect. Okay. But when it is checking, this condition never become true. That's why no rows selected. So here we must use or operator. I'm using or operator now. It displays all clerks records and managers records. Observe. All clerks and managers records it is displaying. See here. Okay. So 3 managers are there, 4 clerks are there. All clerks and managers records it is displaying. So this is the way of using or operator. Next, one more example. So here I'm writing. What we have to write? Select star from MP where job equals to manager or job equals to clerk. Okay, here we must use or operator. Next, another example. See here. We want to display the employee records. We want to display the employee records. Listen. Who are working in 10th department or 20 department. Who are working in 10th department and 30 department I'm taking. Who are working in 10 or 10th department or 30 department. This is our requirement. We want to display the employee records who are working in 10th department and 30 department. Okay. Now what we have to write? If we want to get department number 10 employees records, what we write? Select star from EMP where department number equals to 10. If we write like this, it displays all department number 10 employees records. If you write department number 30 here, it displays all department number 30 employees records. But now what is our requirement? We want to get department number 10 employees records and department number 30 employees records. So we need to write multiple conditions. So here we have to use and operator or or operator. And or operator. Why? Okay, here at least one condition should be satisfied here. If employee is working in 10th department means he is not working in 30 department. If employee is working in 30 department means he is not working in 10th department. Okay, if you use and here, never both conditions will become satisfied. So we must use what? Or only. Okay, if employee is working in 10th department or 30 department, we want to display the record. That's it. Okay, observe here, it is displaying all 10th department and 30 department records. There is department number column is available. Observe here. All are 30 department records are there and 10th department records are there. 20 department records are not there. See, total 14 employees are there, but it is displaying how many rows here? 9 only. So remaining employees are working in 20th department. Is it clear? Next. Then not means opposite. Okay, not means it is easy to perform logical not operations. Not truth table is. Not truth table is. If condition, if not means opposite. If condition is, sorry. If condition is true, not condition 1 means not true means what? False. If condition is false, okay, not condition 1, not false means what? True. Not means opposite. Okay, for example, we want to get, see, display all employee records except clerks. This is a question. So we want to display all employee records except clerks. What we can write? Select star from EMP where job not equals to clerk. Like this we can write. Or you can also write like this. Select star from EMP where, okay, job equals to clerk I'm writing. Where job equals to clerk I'm writing. So in front of this I'm writing not operator. So this job not equals to clerk and not job equals to clerk, both are same. Okay. So when this condition is true, when job value is clerk, for example, here different job titles are there. First employee job title is clerk, next employee job title is manager, and next employee job title is clerk. Like this data is there. So for first employee, it applies this condition, not job equals to clerk. What is first employee job title? Clerk. Is clerk equals to clerk? Yes. Condition is true, but in front of this not is there. Not true means what? False. Clerk record will not be displayed now. Next value is what? Manager. Is manager equals to clerk? Is manager equals to clerk here? False. But in front of this not is there. Not false means what? True. So it displays manager record. Next value clerk. Is clerk equals to clerk? Yes. Condition true. But in front of that not is there. Not true means false. Clerk record will not be displayed. So not means opposite. If condition is true, that becomes false. If condition is false, that becomes true. So if you want to display all employees records other than clerks, you can use not operator or not equals to operator also. Observe here, clerks are not there. Observe, analysts are there, salesmen are there, manager are there, but clerks are not there. See. So clerks records it is not displaying. 4 clerks are there, 4 clerks records it is not displaying. Okay, so here we are using not operator. Okay, now you tell me, we want to display all employees records except clerks and managers. So we don't want to get clerks and managers records. What we can write? Select star from EMP where, for example, if we write like this, job equals to manager or job equals to clerk. If we write like this, what it will display now? It will display all managers and clerks records. But what I'm doing is, in front of this, I'm writing not now. So with this, it will not display managers and clerks records. Other than managers and clerks records will be displayed now because of this not. Okay, observe here. I'm copying this. It is displaying other than, sorry, not copied. See here. It is displaying other than clerks and managers. Observe here. It is displaying salesman, analyst, president, but it is not displaying the clerks and managers. So 4 clerks are there, 3 managers are there, 7 rows. It is not displaying. So this is the way of using not operator. So this is about logical and logical or logical not. Now, I'm explaining some more examples. See, I want to display the employee records who joined after 1981. This is our requirement. I want to display the employee records who joined after 1981. So the employees who joined after 1981 we want to display. Okay, so here we have to use relational operator now. Observe. See, for the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the ascending order. Okay, so like this, assume that up to 10 are there. This is the ascending order. Okay, now 2 is greater than 1 and 3 is greater than 2. 4 is greater than 3. So we are calling this order as the ascending order for the numbers. Similarly, for the characters, what's the ascending order? A to Z. A, B, C up to Z. B is greater than A. B is greater than A. And C is greater than B. So like this, which one is the greatest one? Z. Which one is the smallest one? A. Similarly, for the date values, for example here, 1st January 2022 is there. 1st January 2022. This is the first day in the 2022 calendar. Second day is 2nd January 2022. So this is the ascending order. So 3rd January 2022. Okay, so this is the ascending order. So in the 2022 calendar, what is the last date? 31st December 2022. So this is 1 year calendar. So this is the ascending order for the date values. So now this 2nd January 2022 is greater than 1st January 2022. Okay, and this 3rd January 2022 is greater than 2nd January 2022. This is the ascending order. So 31st December 2022 is greater one. This is the smallest one. Okay, so now our requirement is who joined after 1981 we want to get. In the 1981, what is the last date? In the 1981, last date is 31st December 1981. So we want to get the employee records who after this date. So after this date means, okay, from 1st January 1982 onwards, if any date is there, okay, we want to display that record. From 1st January 1982 onwards, if any date is there, okay, we want to display those records. Now from 1st January 1982 to till now, okay, today is 12 May 2022. Okay, so if any date value is there greater than this value, we have to display. All these values are greater than this value or less than this value? Greater than. Okay, so these are the greater than these values. So in the ascending order, after 31st December 1981, 1st January 1982 will come. This is ascending order. So which one is the greatest one? 1st January 1982 is greater than 31st December 1981. So all these date values are greater than this value. So if the date value is greater than this date, he joined after 1981. That's it. So what we have to write? Select. I want to get employee number, employee name, and hire date. From which table? From EMP table, where hire date has joining date values. Observe here. Let me show this data. Select employee number, e name, comma hire date. From which table? EMP table. Okay. Order by hire date I am giving. So observe here, some employees are joined in 1980, some employees are joined in 81, and some employees are joined in 82, some employees are joined in 83. See here, different year values are there. What is our requirement now? The employees who joined after 81 means how many employees are there? 3 employees are there. So these date values are greater than 31st December 1981 or less? Greater. So these values, these records we want to display. So what we are write here? Okay, where Okay, where hire date must be greater than 31st December 1981. So in the 1981 year, last date is 31st December 1981. If hire date value is greater than this date, that person joined after 1981. That's it. Okay, observe now. It displays the employee records who joined after 1981. Observe. Only 3 employees records it is displayed. Is it clear? Now, my requirement is I want to display the employee records who joined before 1981. So before 1981, only one employee joined. This employee record we want to get. Okay. What we have tried? Let me write the question. Display the employee records who joined before who joined before 1981. What we have tried? Select star, or I'm giving column names here: employee number, e name, hire date. From which table? From emp table. Okay, where hire date less than, yes, good. In the 1981, what is the first date? 1st January 1981. If the date value is less than that date, he joined before 1981. Okay, if hire date value is less than 1st January 1981, then you can say that employee joined before 1981. Okay, that's it. I'm copying this query. Observe here what it is displaying. The employee who joined before 1981, it is displaying. Now our requirement is we want to display the employee records. We want to display the employee records who joined in 1981. We want now. This is our requirement. We want to display the employee records who joined in 1981. So in the 1981, what is the first date? 1st January 1981. So if hire date value must be greater than or equals to 1st January 1981. If we write this one condition only, what happens here? It displays all the employees who joined in 1981 and after also. 1982, 83, 84, all it will display. But what is our requirement now? We want to get only the employee records who joined in 1981. So in the 1981, what is the ending value? 31st December. So hire date value must be less than or equals to 31st December 1981. Two conditions we need to write. Now here we have to use AND operator or OR operator. Here we must use AND operator here. Okay, don't use OR operator. If you use OR operator, you will get wrong result. The employees who joined after 1st January, also it will display. If you use OR, okay, it will display 1982, 83, 84. They also it will display because this condition will be true. Okay, and it also displays the employees who joined before 1981, like 1980. Okay, 79. Those also it will display. So don't use OR. We must use AND. So before this, write select employee number, e name, comma, hire date. From which table? From emp table. So where this is the condition. So when we want to compare with range of values, use AND operator. Range of values are there means use AND operator. Okay. So observe here. I'm copying this. Now it will display the employee records who joined in the 1981. Observe here. See. 10 employees are joined in 1981 only. Observe the year value here. Year value is 81 only. Observe. All these employees are joined in the 1981. Okay. So now you have to tell this one. We want to display the employee records who joined in 1981, 82 and 83 also. What we have to write? Select star, or you can give column list here. Employee name, hire date. From EMP. Where hire date. Greater than or equals to 1st January 1981. Okay, and hire date less than or equals to 31 December 1983. That's it. Okay, so these are the sequential years. Okay, consecutive years. Okay, 1981, 82, 83. So here, what is the minimum date here? 1st January 1981. What is the maximum date here? 31st December 1983. The employees who joined between these dates, okay, those records we want to get. So here both conditions should be satisfied here. That's why we are using AND operator here. Okay, so I'm copying this. Okay, observe now. So now it displays the employees record. Sorry, not copied. Okay, see what it is displaying. Observe here. So the employees who joined in 81, 82, 83. Okay, 13 rows it is displaying. So some employees are joined in 82, 81, and 83. It is displaying. Okay, only one employee joined in the 1980. That record it is not displaying. 13 rows it is displaying. 14 rows are there. So this is the way of using AND OR operators. Now my requirement is we want to display the employee records whose salary is more than more than 2000 and less than 3000. This is our requirement. So salary must be greater than 2000 and less than 3000. This is our requirement. Okay, or otherwise I'm taking 1800 here. 1800 and less than 3000. What we have to write? Select star from EMP where salary must be greater than 1800. Okay, and salary must be less than 3000. Here we have to use AND operator or OR operator. AND operator. Range of values means you can use AND operator. Okay, don't use OR operator. If you use OR operator, the problem is the employee who is earning 5000, that record will be displayed because this condition will become true. The employee whose salary is less than 1800, like 1700, that record will be displayed because second condition will become true. So that's why we must use AND operator here. Okay, next. Now let me show it. See, it is displaying the employee records whose salary is between 1800, greater than 1800 and less than 3000. See here, is it displaying 3000 here? No, 3000 with 3000 salary, two employees are there, but it is not displaying because we are writing salary less than 3000. If you write less than or equals to 3000, 3000 will be included. So here 3000 excluded, 1800 excluded. Okay, whose salary is between 1800 and greater than 1800 and less than 3000, it is displaying. Only three employees are there. Next, one more example. So we want to display the employee records whose employee numbers are 7499, 7900 and 7934. These three employees records we want to display now. This is our requirement. Okay, so if we want to get 7499 employee record, we have written like this. Select star from EMP where employee number equals to 7499. If we write like this, which record it will display? 7499 employee record it will display. But what is our requirement? 7499 employee record, 7900, 7934. Three employees records we want to display. So what we have to write? Employee number should be equal to 7499. Employee number should be equal to 7900 and employee number should be equal to 7934. So now here we have to use AND operator or OR operator. OR operator now. Okay, because for every employee, only one employee number is there. If employee number is 7499, definitely his employee number will not be 7900 or 7934. For every employee, only one employee number will be there. So we cannot use AND operator. We must use OR operator. At least one condition should be satisfied here. So use OR operator here. Okay, that's it. I'm copying this. So it displays now three records: 7499, 7900, and 7934. Three employees records will be displayed. Observe here: 7499, 7900, 7934. Okay, so this is the way of using AND OR. Now see last two examples. Last example, we want to display the employee records whose names are Scott, Ward, and Allen. So if the employee name is Scott or Ward or Allen, we want to display the records. What we have tried here? Select star from EMP, where employee name equals to Scott or ename equals to Ward or ename equals to Allen. That's it. Here we have to use OR operator. So if the name is Scott or Ward or Allen, that should display the record. Okay, so we cannot use the AND operator because every employee has only one name. Okay, if the name is Scott, his name is not Ward. If the name is Ward, his name is not Allen. So you cannot use AND operator. You must use OR operator. Observe here: Allen, Ward, Scott records. It is display. So like this, we can use AND operator, OR operator, NOT operator. Logical operators are over. Next. Next, see about some special operators are there. In the special operators, see about in operator. In operator. This in operator is used to compare. In operator is used to compare column value. It is used to compare column value with a list of values. If you want to compare a column value with list of values, we use this in operator. For in operator, the syntax is, we write like this. For in operator, the syntax is, we write column name, then in we specify value list. Value list will be specified here. We specify the value list here. So this is the syntax we have to follow. Column list, column name in value list. So column value will be compared with the list of values here. Column name in value list. Okay. So this syntax we have to follow. A column value will be compared with this list of values. If column value is available in this list, record will be displayed. Otherwise, it will not display the record. So it is easy to compare column value with a list of values. Okay, now observe here. We want to display the employee records whose employee numbers are 7499, 7900, and 7934. Just now we have written this query. So what we have written, please confirm. Select star from EMP where employee number equals to 7499 or employee number equals to 7900 or employee number equals to 7934. Now observe here how many conditions we are writing here. Three conditions we are writing by separating them using R. We are writing three conditions by separating them using R. Okay, this is the first condition. This is the second condition. This is the third condition. So three conditions we are writing by separating them using R. So instead of writing three conditions, so simply, easily, you can write like this. Okay, select star from EMP, where employee number in give the list of values. Very simple. So instead of writing employee number equals to 7499 or employee number equals to 7900, instead of writing condition for many times, simply employee number value compare with this list of values 7499, comma 7900, comma 7934. That's it. See, so this much lengthy condition we are making simple here. So that's why we use in operator. So every employee number column value will be compared with this list of values. If employee number is matching with this any one value of this list of values, record will be selected. So to compare column values with the list of values, we use which operator? In operator. That's it. Okay, now observe. I'm running both queries. Observe, both queries will give same result. Sorry. See here. It is displaying 7499, 7900, 7934 records. So here we are using R operator. Instead of writing multiple conditions using R, we can write in operator. Observe now, select star from EMP, where select star from EMP, where which column values we want to compare? Employee number in which numbers? 7499, 7900, 7934. That's it. Employee number in. We are writing like this. Observe, it is displaying 7499, 7900, 7934 record. Same result it is giving. So that's why we are calling in is the special operator. It is specially designed to avoid of writing multi-equality conditions using R. It avoids of writing multi-equality condition. This is equality condition. This is equality condition. This is equality condition. To avoid multi-equality conditions using R, we are using in operator. That's it. That is the purpose of in. So what is happening here? Let me explain clearly. See, select employee number, or otherwise I'm writing name employee number from EMP. So we have written condition like this. See, try to understand how in is working. I'm explaining now. How in is working, I'm explaining. Try to understand here. We are writing where employee number in, where employee number in. Okay, what we are giving? 7499, 7900, 7934. Like this we are giving. So now what it will do here? That compares this column value. With this list of values. Employee number is the column value. This employee number column value that compares with list of values. So first column value is what? 7369. Is 7369 available in this list? No. False. Next is value is 7499. Is 7499 available in this list? Yes. So 7499 will be displayed. Next 7521. Is it available in this list? No. Is it 7566 available in the list? No. Is 7654 available in the list? No. Is 7698 available in the list? No. Okay, this will not be displayed. If available in the list, that will be displayed. So like this column value, it is comparing with the list of values. Now can we say in as the comparison operator? Yes. It is also comparing, right? So all special operators are also comparison operators, relational operators only. It is comparing employee number value with the list of values. So it is also comparison operator only. That's it. This is in operator. Now one more example. We want to display all employee records who are working in 10th department and 30 department, who are working in 10 and 30 departments. What we can write? Okay, select, I'm giving department numbers here. Select employee number, employee name, department number from MP, where department number equals to 10 or department number equals to 30. Instead of writing multi equality condition using or, simply you can also write what we can write. I want to use in operator, where department number in department number in 10 comma 30. That's it. So instead of writing multi equality condition using or, we are writing in. So it displays all 10th department and 30 department records. Observe here. So the employees who are working in the 10th department and 30th department, it is displaying. Observe, it's not displaying 20th department records. So this is the way of using in. For example, we want to display all salesmen and analyst records. We want to display all salesmen and analyst records. What we are writing? Select, okay, start from EMP, where job equals to analyst or job equals to salesman or job equals to salesman. Like this we can write. So instead of writing like this, we can also write select star from EMP, where job in analyst comma salesman. Okay, for string comparison it is case sensitive, so must give in the uppercase. So observe here, it gives all analyst and salesman list. Observe, see, all employees are analysts and salesmen only. It is not displaying managers, clerks, other employees records. It is not displaying. Okay, now we want to display all employees records except salesman and analyst. Except salesman and analyst. What we can write? Select star from EMP, where okay, job in analyst salesman means it is displaying all analyst and salesman record. So in front of this, what we are writing now? Not in. So if job title is not in this list, displays the record. Manager not in this list, displays the record. Clerk not in this list, displays the record. So if job value is not in the list, it displays the record. So it displays all employee records other than analysts and salesmen. So managers, clerks, president, it is displayed. So this is a way of using not in. Okay, now last example. We want to display the employee records whose names are Allen, Smith and Blake. Whose names are Allen, Smith and Blake. These three employees records we want to display now. Okay, what we are trying? Select star from EMP, where e name in Allen, Smith and Blake. So if the employee name is in this list, it displays the record. So I'm copying this. Observe here, it is displaying Smith, Allen, and Blake records. So this is the way of using in, not in. In, not in is over. So to compare a column value with a list of values, we are using this in operator. Next one is what? Next one is between between and. So just now we have seen in operator. In operator is used to compare column value with a list of values. So with this, the advantage is it avoids of writing multi-equality conditions. Multi-equality conditions using or. So it avoids of writing multi-equality conditions using or. So next one is between and. You can guess it. Between and you can guess it. So this between and it is used to compare column value. Is it to compare column value with a range of values. If you want to compare a column value with a range of values, we use this between and. If you want to compare a column value with a range of values, use between and. Okay, so generally it is used to compare with the range of values. The syntax here is observe. We write column name, then write between lower value, column name between lower value, then write and give upper value. Column name between lower value and upper value. This syntax we have to follow. Always left one must be lower value, right one must be upper value. You cannot give in the reverse. For example, we want to display the employee records whose salary is between 1200 to whose salary is between 1200 to 3000. This is our requirement. The employees whose salary is between 1200 to 3000 we want to display. What we have tried? Select star from EMP. So select star from EMP where salary is the column value between what is the minimum value 1200 and what is the maximum value 3000. That's it. The employees whose salary is between 1200 to 3000. 1200 3000 will be included. Okay, 1200 and 3000 will be included, including 1200 and 3000. That gives the records. Observe here, I'm copying this. See, sorry, let me read once again. See here, what it is displaying. Just observe the salary values here. All these salary values are between 1200 to 3000. So 3000 is displaying or not? Observe here. See, 3000 is displaying. Okay. So all these employees salaries are between 1200 to 3000. So total 14 employees are there. It is displaying only 10 rows. Now what is happening here? Just observe internally what is happening. So select employee number, e-name, salary from EMP. See, we are comparing our column value with a range of values. So we have written like this, where salary between between minimum value we have given 1200 and maximum value we have given 3000. Okay, now first salary column value is what? 800. Salary column value is 800. Is 800 falling under this range or not? It will check. Is 800 value falling under this range? No. Is 800 value between 1200 and 3000? No, it is not falling under this range. If value falls under this range, condition will become true. Okay, is 1600 falling under this range? Yes, it retrieves this. Is 1250 falling under this range? Yes. Is 2975 falling under this range? Yes. Is 1250 falling under this range? Yes. Is 2850 falling under that range? Yes. So these records will be displayed. First record it is not displaying because 800 is not falling under the range. If column value is falling under this range, that displays the record. Otherwise, it will not display the record. So column value we are comparing with a range of values. Okay. Now the same query we can also write like this. The same query we can write as, okay, select star from EMP where how we can write salary greater than or equals to 1200 and salary less than or equals to 3000. Like this we can write. Okay, you can write like this, or to compare with range of values you can use between and also, no problem. You can write like this or like this also, no problem. Okay, next one more example. We want to display the employee records who joined in 1981. Just now we have written this. So in the 1981, what is the minimum value? January 1981. And what is the maximum value? 31st December 1981. If the year value falls under this range, he joined in 1981. Okay, so what we are writing here? Select, okay, star or employee number, ename hire date from EMP where hire date between minimum date value. What is the minimum date value? 1st January 1981. Okay, then write and maximum date value. Maximum date value is what? 31st December 1981. If hire date value is falling under this range, if hire date column value falling under this range, that displays the record. Otherwise, it will not display. Observe here. See. So how many rows it is displaying? 10. Total 14 rows are there. All employees are joined in 81 only. Observe here. So the employees who joined in the 81 only, it is displaying. Okay. So what is happening here? See. It is comparing hire date value with the range of values. So we have written like this. We have written where hire date between 1st January 1981 and 31st December 1981. Now observe here, is first date falling under this range? Is first date falling under this range? No, it is not. It is not between 1st January 1981 to 31st December 1981. It is not falling under the range. First record will not be displayed. Okay, is second date falling under this range? Yes. Okay, third one falling under this range? Yes. So these records will be displayed. These also 81. These records will be displayed. These are falling under this range. Okay, now observe below. In the below. Okay, observe here. Is 9th December. Okay, is 9th December 82 falling under this range? No, this record will not be displayed. Is this value falling under this range? Yes, this record will be displayed. This is also falling under this range. This will be displayed. Is this falling under that range? No, this record will not be displayed. So like this, it will execute. If hire date value falling under the range, record will be displayed. If not falling under the range, record will not be displayed. So this is the way of using between and. So to compare column value with a range of values, we use it. For example, I want to display the employee numbers. I want to display the employee records whose employee numbers are between 7,500 to 7,800. This is my requirement, or 7,900 I am giving. So the employees whose employee numbers are between 7,500 to 7,900, we want to display the records. What we have tried? Select star from EMP where employee number between 7,500 and 7,900. So the employees whose employee numbers are between 7,500 to 7,900, we want to display them. Observe here. So now see here, it is displaying 10 rows. Total how many employees are there? 14 employees are there. It is displaying 7 rows only. The employees whose employee number is between 7,500 to 7,900, it is displaying. Observe. All these values are between 7,500 to 7,900 only. Okay. Next. For example, I'm writing like this. For example, I'm writing like this. Select star from EMP where salary between 2,000 and 3,000 I am writing. Now what it will display? The employees whose salary is between 2,000 to 3,000, those values will be displayed. But now what I'm writing is, I'm writing 3,000 and 2,000. Okay, if we write like this, what it will display now? Okay, what it will display now? Okay, so sometimes in the technical rounds in the exam, they may ask like this: what is the output of this query? Okay, so is it give error, or is it display no rows selected? Okay, like this, no rows selected, or none of above. None of above. Okay, like this they may ask. Okay, so the answer is B. It will display no rows selected. So actually here between and means here it is expecting the value. Here also it is expecting the value, but it is expecting lower value here. Here it is expecting upper value. It will not check it is lower value or upper value here. Just it will display no rows selected. Syntactically it is perfect. Here it is expecting value, value is there. Here it is expecting value, value is there. So what it is displaying now? No rows selected. So no rows selected will be displayed. Observe here. If we are giving, let me copy this. So if we give lowest value here, sorry, highest value here, in place of lowest value, in place of highest value, we are giving lowest value. What it is displaying? No rows selected. Okay. So display the employee records whose salary is not between 1,200 and 3,000. Whose salary is not between 1,200 and 3,000. Means if employee salary is less than 1,200, we want to get the data. If employee salary is greater than 3,000, we want to get the data. What we are right? Select star from EMP where salary not between, where salary not between 1,200 and 3,000. So the employees whose salary is not between 1,200 and 3,000, it will display the dot now. Okay. So observe here, these employees